What up, cappers, gamblers, punters? What up, sleuths? What up, mama? What up, spider monkey? Don't make eye contact. It is Tuesday, October 3rd. It feels like a good day to make a little cash, something I desperately need. I need a cash infusion. We have 24 more hours left in the hotel, and I'm concerned about where we will be sleeping afterwards. Forget sleuths, I need a place to rest my head. We received a miracle last night at Arrowhead Stadium. It looked like I was going to push my action with my bookie, my beginning action of the parlay, because I only had the Chiefs. I adjusted the line down to 3, and it looked like that was going to push, and I was going to lose my action at the bet box at the Sheraton Casino because I got that at -4.5, and a miracle happened. A miracle. The Redskins started lathering the ball back, they fumbled, and the Chiefs brought it in the end zone. So we are live and glorious. So we've got a big $200 parlay at +347 to the Twins. That's with my local bookie. And we have a $50 bet in American parlayed for 285 American profit, which would really help me right now. We also have that parlay to tomorrow's wildcard games and the Diamondbacks. We have +124, 200 at +124 with my local. And then we have $125 profit waiting for me. It's actually not, it's $75 profit. I get $125 back if the Diamondbacks win. So we need the Twins to win. That's what we need. Now, if not, then we desperately need the Diamondbacks to win. But we have a good chance at least to keep eating. And I think the Twins are a real live dog. You can get that line from anywhere +200 up to +230. It's Santana versus Luis Severino. All of the pressure is on the Yankees. None of it is on the Twins, and that's a real exciting place to be in. Irvin Santana is on the hill for the Twins, and he looked great this year. He went 16-8 with a 3.28 ERA and a 1.13 WHIP. Now Severino even looked better. I mean, Severino just had a monster year. 12-6, 2.98 ERA, 1.04 WHIP. But as I said, all the pressure's on the Yankees. Rosario is hot. Dozier is hot. Mauer hit 305 this year. There's no reason why the Twins can't pull the upset. They are a live dog, and I'm hammering the Twins. All the pressure on the Yankees, and the Twins are basically free-rolling with nothing to lose. So it's going to be a very exciting game tonight at Yankee Stadium. So that's my biggest concern. I've come by SBR, I went by the offices. They were pretty excited to see me. But it's a very busy day for them, very busy. I probably should have called in advance. I didn't call in, and we're not gonna have a time to have a meeting today, which is fine. I can come down to this Refugio and chill, man. Just a little Refugio and chill with my spider monkey and my boys chilling right now, eating, doing this thing. Lots of cool monkeys in here, so I'm fine. I'm totally at peace, but I do need to find a place to stay. Secondly, we've got the hockey season about to start, which is so fucking excited. Hockey season starts tomorrow, and I'm gonna bring in my futures bets today. I got my futures bets ready to go. If I can find an internet connection somewhere, I will drop all of my futures, and here we go. First off, I got some fun action with playoffs or no playoffs. I'm gonna take the Buffalo Sabres, and these are all $100 bets until I get to the conference and Stanley Cup winners. $100 on the Buffalo Sabres to make the playoffs at +400. That's a juicy number. Eichel is an absolute beast, and he's scoring a lot, and he will continue to score. Now, he had the lowest face-off percentage in the league. Hopefully he's worked off on that this summer. But they also have Ryan O'Reilly. That's a really nice center punch, man. That's a really nice. O'Reilly was 5th in the league in face-offs. He's a clutch guy. I really like that situation. I like their young forwards. I like Reinhart. I just think they're a team on the rise. I'm going to take the Dallas Stars to not make the playoffs at +500. What a juicy number that is. This is such a top-heavy hockey club, man. Now, I like the Radulov pickup. He's a gritty guy. But what happens if Seguin or Ben gets hurt? Who's going to take the place? Spezza? You think Spezza's going to step up? They're just too top-heavy. If something goes wrong, injury problems, this is going to be a nice +500 victory. I'm also taking the LA Kings to not make the playoffs at +175. This is an old squad. And you know who they picked up in the offseason? Michael Camilleri. 35 years old, broken. I guarantee you, I bet anybody who wants to contact me, I bet you he does not play 41 games this year in the NHL. I think he's incapable of it. That's a snake in there. That's a snake in there. Jesus Christ. Let's get back to the action. I'm also going to take the Montreal Canadiens to not make the playoffs at plus 225. They're just a soft team. Weber is slowing down. He's on the decline. I just think this is a live number right now. That Atlantic division is a division on the rise, and I don't think the Habs are getting any. They're easy to play against. Drew in for Radulov. I mean, he's a nice scorer, but you got enough little scores. I think the Habs are in fucking trouble. I'm gonna take them to not make the playoffs at plus 225. Now, I've got a couple division winners. I am taking the Edmonton Oilers to win the Pacific Division at plus 175. McDavid is a beast, and Draisaitl's such a big boy with soft hands beside him. They're a 1-2 punch that's very, very deadly. And they finally put together a young defensive core. I think they're going to be very good. They are a Stanley Cup possible winner. I also am taking the Toronto Maple Leafs to win the Atlantic Division at plus 275. I think that's a real nice number. There's no team in the league that has more offensive depth than the Toronto Maple Leafs. I can't even believe I'm saying that. But we all saw what Austin Matthews did last year. He's the kind of player who's going to hold the Stanley Cup over his head. You just know it when you see the guy. And look at the depth they have. They have William Nylander, who's going to be a huge scorer. Mitch Marner is going to be a huge scorer. And then look at, oh Jesus. Then they have Kadri, who's a very tough two-way forward. And then you got all this help. You got Bozak, you got Komarov, you got Marlowe, you got, they're going to be a very tough team to play with enormous, Dan Riemsdyk. Now, if they could just get some defensive depth, they'd be dominant. But I think they're going to play very well this year. So, now we get to the conference winners, Stanley Cup winners. I picked 3 teams. I've got the Oilers to win the West at plus 400 and then win the Cup at plus 900. I got the Leafs to win the East at plus 650 and to win the Cup at plus 1300. And then for the 3rd year in a row, I'm going to hammer the Penguins to win the conference and win the Stanley Cup. It's been very good to me. Last year was a $6,000 winner. So the Pens, I know people are wondering, they made no moves in the offseason, but they have $2.4 million available right now, and that is the equivalent of $11.5 million at the trade deadline. They're going to restock at some point, probably later in the year, and go for another run to the Stanley Cup Finals. That's my shit. If you know anybody in Costa Rica who could hook me up with a place to crash, hit me at Jimmy the Bag on Twitter. I got 24 more hours until I'm fucked. Now, I'm not even worrying about sleuths anymore. I'm worrying about eating and sleeping. So that's what's good, man. Hit me at Jimmy the Bag on Twitter. Let me know what your action is tonight. We got the Beat the Bag wrap-up show going on tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern time, 6 o'clock Costa Rican time. I'm going to see if SBR will let me shoot that in their spot, because I don't know where I'm going to find internet. Other than that, man, that's me. What do you say? Hola? You're pretty sweet. Nice to meet you guys. Thank you for your time. I'm out.